So I started my new job. I am back at the nursing home that I left um, just prior to me starting T. And so a lot of them heard what I used to sound like. One girl tonight, what was it? Last night, I work third shifts now. So at like 2 in the morning, 2:30, something like that, I'm sitting and I'm playing on my phone and I'm like just finished eating, and all of a sudden I hear sorry, I got a text. Um I hear my name and not my dead name. I hear Samuel as she's walking down the hall, and I'm like, who the hell knows my name? And I look up and it's fucking April. I love this woman. She is like funny and super positive. So I look up and I'm like, hey. And she's like, oh my God, your voice. And I'm like, yeah, I did it. And she was so excited for me. So she asked a bunch of questions and I was telling her all about it. And she's like, how long have you been gone? I'm like, Monday will be about like 11 weeks since I left. Something along those lines. Um, and she's just like, wow, your voice has changed so much. And then she was asking about my like facial hair because she's like, I see something on your upper lip. Like, I'm just like, yeah, it's hair. I'm growing hair. And then I showed her because I have a little bit of hair under my face, like right here. Um, and so I was like super excited that like she was asking about it and I was telling her all about it. And she's like, I am so happy for you. And like, I know you like look really pretty. You looked really pretty as a girl, but like, you could tell how happy you really are. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I just like, I feel so much more confident and so much more better about myself doing this. And she was just like, I'm so happy. Like, she kept going on and on about how happy she was for me. And I was just like, I'm getting all cheesy. So, and then we ended up talking for like almost an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And then we got to work. Because that's around the time you're supposed to be doing rounds. Like, you do rounds every 2 hours. I do work back at the nursing home. I think I said that already. But yeah. And then as I was like going home, I'm sitting in my car, like turning it on, finding a decent station, and on Snapchat I have like where I'm singing. Well, like I'm lip singing, and at one point I just look at the camera. I'm like, I don't know the words, and I start laughing, and then I stop, and the video stops, and I post it on Snapchat. Well, somebody from one of the support groups on Facebook that I'm a part of added me on Snapchat and messaged me, and it's like, dude, your voice. I was like, what's wrong with it? It's like, it's so deep. I'm like, oh, I know. And he's like, your face like looks really different too. I'm like, yeah, like a lot of stuff is changing, and I'm like starting to grow facial hair, and so I took a picture up close of this and this, and he's like, I'm not even that hairy yet, and I've been on testosterone for like 5 months, and at this rate I've been on it for 2 months and 2 weeks. And yeah, like, it's awesome. I think I'm only like getting this hairy this fast because my family, like my dad, on my dad's side, they're all extremely really hairy. All the men are, at least. So I'm not really surprised that like it's starting to grow faster. So, but I'm like so excited, and I just wanted to tell someone. Have a good weekend, guys. I'll hopefully give you another update on Monday.